Omara McFay feels her heart explode into a million pieces the moment her fated mate Kyle stands before the entire pack and rejects her during the monthly gathering, his words slicing through her like a blade while the crowd watches in silence, or worse, with cruel amusement. The pain radiates through every cell of her body for months afterward, turning her once invisible existence into a nightmare of torment and whispers, until her mother finally suggests she spend the summer with her aunt and uncle in the distant Ember Ridge territory in hopes that new surroundings might dull the agony. The 11-hour drive is thick with tension and silence, broken only by her mother's well-meaning but painful insistence that Omara should open herself to the possibility of another mate. A suggestion that only deepens the wound, because how can anyone who has never felt rejection understand that it is not something you simply dust yourself off from? When they arrive late at night, her Aunt Avery pulls her into a warm embrace and promises that time and the fresh air will help. Though Omara doubts anything can fill the hollow space Kyle left behind the next morning, Blaine arrives as her promised tour guide, a sweet and slightly shy wolf whose own rejection the previous year gives them an immediate unspoken understanding. As they walk through the changed town and share lunch at a small diner, they end up sobbing together on a sidewalk after exchanging the names of the mates who destroyed them. Kyle for her and Jacob for him. And in that raw moment, Omara realizes she has found her first true friend. Blaine's easy acceptance and lack of judgment become a lifeline as she struggles with her aunt's well-intentioned attempts to involve her in pack life and the upcoming spring ball. That evening at the pack house dinner, she meets Alpha Tristan for the first time. A towering man with jet black hair and piercing green eyes, whose commanding presence and intense gaze make her feel both exposed and strangely safe. He escorts her to the moonlit garden afterward, where the scents of lilacs and roses calm her frayed nerves. And though she tries to keep her walls high, she cannot ignore the pull she feels toward him, or the way his wolf seems to recognize something ancient within her. Tristan begins showing up wherever she goes, offering quiet support as she searches the pack library and later the elders' records for clues about her unusual white hair and turquoise eyes that have always made her feel like a curse among her darker-haired packmates. When Elder Taru finally delivers the DNA results, the truth hits her like a second rejection. She is not the biological daughter of the parents who raised her, but the last surviving descendant of the long-extinct moonborn bloodline. A god-touched line whose wolves were once revered and later hunted for their unparalleled abilities. The revelation leaves her reeling with questions about her identity, her childhood, and why she was hidden, yet Tristan refuses to let her spiral, reminding her that she is a miracle rather than a mistake, and that the goddess must have a greater plan for her. His steady presence and the growing connection between them begin to chip away at the armor she built around her heart after Kyle. During the spring full moon celebration, the energy of the moon amplifies everything, and Kira, her wolf, grows increasingly restless until a foul scent of rot and decay triggers an uncontrollable shift. Omara races into the woods and finds Blaine gravely injured by a rogue, her wolf killing the attacker with terrifying speed and strength before carrying Blaine to safety. Tristan's massive black wolf arrives, and his own wolf, Nero, bows low to Kira in a gesture of respect that stuns everyone present, acknowledging her as something far more than an ordinary rejected wolf. Later that night, in a hidden ancient cave charged with lunar power, Nero and Kira finally embrace the ancient bond that has been building since their first meeting. In the Moonlit Sanctuary, Tristan and Omara mark each other as true mates, while the memories flow between them, revealing that Tristan has dreamed of the white wolf since he was a boy and has waited his entire life for her. The claiming solidifies a connection deeper than any standard mate bond, one that fills the empty spaces left by rejection and gives Omara the strength she never knew she possessed. In the days that follow, Tristan arranges a Luna ceremony so her brother Liam and parents can witness it before returning home. Omara walks the aisle, supported by her chosen family, and is officially sworn in as Luna of Ember Ridge. The pack's cheers, washing over her as Tristan claims her in front of everyone. The joy is short-lived when Kyle and Alpha Andros arrive with Kyle's chosen mate Nina, only for Nina to discover that one of Tristan's elite guards is her true fated mate, leaving Kyle humiliated and forcing Andros to confront the consequences of how they treated Omara. Rogue attacks begin increasing in frequency and ferocity, and during one confrontation, Omara discovers she possesses healing abilities when she instinctively places her hands over a warrior's wounds and watches the flesh knit back together under her touch. The power confirms everything the Elder told her about her bloodline and solidifies her place as protector rather than victim. Interrogation of a captured rogue reveals the devastating truth that a corrupt council Elder has been orchestrating the attacks to eliminate Omara before she can become a threat to their power. The council has been kidnapping and killing rogue families to force them into service, using their loved ones as leverage in a centuries-old campaign of control. Rather than execute the rogue, Omara chooses mercy, offering sanctuary to him and any others willing to swear loyalty and earn their place in the pack. She extends the same offer to the rescued she-wolves and pups whose mates were forced to attack, integrating them with kindness that earns their fierce loyalty and begins healing wounds that run deeper than physical scars. Even Kyle finds his second chance mate among the new arrivals, a moment that brings Omara unexpected closure rather than pain, because she has already found something far greater with Tristan. With war looming, Omara and Tristan reach out to every ally they can find, including packs that have suffered under the Council's rule and the legendary vampire lord Darius, whose ancient power could shift the balance. Liam reveals that Blaine is his fated mate and chooses to stay in Ember Ridge permanently, strengthening the family Omara has built from choice rather than blood. Warriors train harder, patrols increase, and the new pack members swear their oaths with tears of gratitude. Finally free from the Council's threats, Omara stands beside Tristan at dawn, overlooking the territory she now calls home, no longer the broken, rejected girl but the God-touched Luna, whose hidden bloodline was protected for a reason. The first reports of movement on the borders arrive as scouts confirm the Council is gathering forces. And though the coming battle will be brutal and costly, Omara knows she will fight not only for her mate and her pack, but for every wolf who has ever been used, discarded, or told they were unworthy. The coalition stands ready, the Moonborn has risen, and the war that will decide the future of all werewolf kind is about to begin.